Whoop. Sorry. Oh, I gotta get another sizzle. Alright, we gotta get them factories going, man. We gotta win this thing. We gotta steal it from the depths of defeat. The computer usually doesn't upgrade their units. I mean, Isabella isn't... You know, 150 science per turn is a difference. It's not the most extraordinarily steep difference, but it is a difference. You know, the way the cost of science per technology. I'm wondering if it's listed somewhere. I've been trying to find that. Now then. I mean, what's your 34 happiness? Yeah, we'll get some specialists. Another city-state. That. Bingo, electricity.
Is not that the power is mysterious, but that it is under law, and that the taught intellect can even now govern it.
Taught intellect, yeah. Okay, so that's done. I could get the rail yard. I want to get a laboratory. Oop, right there. What is that? An inn. Now, if I look at leaders, let's go to city states. There's one more. There are two. There are. Whoa. No valid targets. I haven't found it yet, huh? I gotta find them then. Let me think. Okay. Be nice and friendly with everybody. I mean, we were allies until he decided to start a war with me. It would be funny if I went from the other games where I was never really in any kind of conflict until the modern era to always being in conflict until the modern era. Let's save up that gold. We got to buy factories. And at that point, it's just putting factory resources in the factories and then waiting. Now I want to see. I think I have 5 cities. That's good. Because if we sit back too long and wait too long, well, we're going to lose on points. Okay. Specialist quarter. And I could. I should. Then I will. Dig that one out quick. before somebody else finds it. Have I? I haven't saved yet. I gotta save. Well, he's got that one, so forget it. Alright, that's in progress again. There's so many spots I haven't seen yet. Spot there, I got. Wait, wasn't. I have 2 potential trade routes to you. Okay, so let's take care of one. That's fine. Let me just see something. Fish is growth rate, direction towards buildings and wonders, training land units. It's not bad. No, forgot to save. You're moving troops. Is that one of your uniques? Can't really tell. What's this again? That's one of my other ones, right? Yeah. The Caravanserai. Looks like a container yard. It's probably what it is. Now then. I could do the courtyard. I want to get a laboratory, though. Should get a museum, but let's get a laboratory. With the guild hall. To the laboratory. Let's try to butter up Mr. Ashoke. Okay. And I shall save finally. I mean, there is a learning curve to this one, but I think this is a much easier pick up and play game than 6. 6 has way too many things happening in the background. And really with this game, it depends more specifically on how you understand it, as opposed to the original one, or 6 I should say, where there's too much nuance. For beginners. I had to watch countless videos. Maybe not countless, maybe about 20 or so. To really figure out how to get yourself in an efficient manner of building up your civilization in that one. And I still cannot beat out anybody. I always had to win diplomatically. Because of the fact that computer would yield things I just could not comprehend. It would take me about 280 turns just to get the yields. All right, there we go, factories.
Standardization of commodities. So the social process requires standardization of man.
Time to buy factories. Oh, are you still doing this, my darling? I love you. Alrighty, if that's the case, then I'm still gonna do this. You brought this upon yourself, my love. Steal that technological boost. Okay, factory time. Let's go. Buying them. Factory over the monument. Okay. Because who needs religion in the United States? Factory there. It's a town, but I don't think it makes a difference. Factory there. This is why it's great to have money, folks. Factory on the pavilion. Never got your rail station. There's your rail station. And there's your factory. All right, so now time to get rid of all the. Well, let's not get rid of all of it. Let's get rid of. I'll keep the cultural shit. Alright. Now we have a fish factory. Come here. Come here. That's 4 factory points. Cocoa does give you happiness. How much cocoa do I have? 2 bits? Come on. Okay. This I'll just take out the horses. Fine. Now. This I can't argue with. This becomes quite the pain in the ass. Where is it? Get that coffee factory. Okay. The town does have 1, so let's put that in there. So that's 1 point. And I do have... I do have room. Okay, so there we go. So now, if we're to look here, we have 14 factory resources. We should be getting 14 factory points per turn. Okay. That's what should be happening. Let's see. I gotta have to upgrade all my units. And I'm gonna have to start getting more. Because my beloved Catherine looks like she wants to start some shit again. Now I have room. I can expand on her settlements, but look at all these districts she has. I mean, if you start a war with Harriet Tubman, you're going to be down 8 war support, so...
The memory of having sat at someone's feet will later make you want to trample him underfoot.
Alright. Now... Political theory is interesting. Let me just see something. You are... It's not giving me an ideology. Okay, so he's communist. She doesn't have one. He doesn't have one. She's communist. Okay. So we have 2 commies. Sorry, communist. Hey, listen. The idea of communism is equality. Whether or not it's carried out. Because like I said, when it comes to man-made ideologies, the concept, the core concept, typically sounds good. But then rich people get involved and it screws everything up. So when you talk about communism, it's, in the Russian sense, it's subjugation of the masses, but regulations towards the rich. So there are still rich people, and there's still strong rulers and everything, and those that rule with an iron fist, more or less. But the people are equally poor. As opposed to so-called democracy, where the people are equally poor and the rich can just do whatever the hell they feel like. And that's why the rich keep talking about, democracy, capitalism and stuff, because there will be no regulations against them when they want to do shit like buy out the medical industry or buy out the news industry or sports, whatever, and just corrupt everything to be dead. And then just for them to make money easily. So when you look at Russian communism, the idea, of course, was everyone was equal and you do what you want to do with your life, and there's nothing wrong with that. That's the way life should be. But because everything related to ideologies and politics has to be inherent with the rich, and it becomes, are the rich completely free or are the rich, regulated? And really the original concept of communism in Russia was very much for the freedom of the people. You just then got dictators to stop that from happening. So when Russia went democratic, quote unquote, then the rich just bought everything. There's nothing stopping them. Looks like Napoleon wants to appreciate me. So to me, it's I don't mind the core concept. It's the execution as usual. Museum, stock exchange. I should start getting units again. I've got land ships. I've got Barry howitzers. Let me start. Let me start upgrading. Anyone who's not upgraded, you must be. Okay. Now, if you don't pick the same ideology as the other people with you, they will turn on you. That's another reason why wars start in this era. Alrighty, let me get it to be, let's see, is there any way we can become, yeah. Alright. Because she's going to start frowny facing, and when she starts frowny facing, I'm going to have to... Oh, I didn't even look at my factory resources, my tycoon numbers. I have to do that. I love that you can hover over a wonder and see what it does. Connect those rail stations. Yeah, once you really start understanding this game, you can like quicken the pace. It just feels like it's going a lot faster. Like my games are going a lot faster than they used to. Alrighty. Let's get a laboratory. I would like a military academy. Yeesh. Let's step up from the barracks. Anyway, let's take a look at what we're doing here. Say, 56 already. We have to get to 500. With about 56 tycoon points now. Up, it's the Catherine frowny face. There it goes. She's not happy with me. I'm very mad at ooh. She's never happy with me. But I love you. Does my love mean nothing? She's got like a real sneer on you. Because this game is ugly and woke, so Catherine the Great, who was Empress, doesn't deserve a spot here. And she's really unattractive. Same thing with Isabella, who was Queen. When you look at the paintings and stuff they have of the royals back then, most of them were, you can tell just like, wow, a step above. I mean, you know, they were bred that way. That's what it was. It was breeding. It was not... You didn't just get married out of love or some shit. Every marriage was one of convenience. That's how the royals were. Okay. I could stand to use more production and happiness. Oh, definitely could stand to use more production and happiness. Let's get the ivory. Because when I think New York City, I always think elephants. Always reminds me of elephants. I would like to do that. Is there another... There's no more cocoa, right? So now if you look, 70, we're getting 14 per turn. That means I have at least... That's a few turns. We gotta build that up somehow. Alright, so... I'm gonna buy a trader. I say trader, it's a merchant. Let's buy a merchant. Okay. And when I return tomorrow, we're going to keep attempting to win economically with some trades and factory stuff. I mean, we only have a few. Well, I can buy another factory, and I'm going to do that. I'm going to need another factory. See you then.